Hey guys, Scott here. Have you ever wanted to disable a killer for 14 seconds because that sounds really fun for them? Well, fear no more. I have a dumbass strategy where you can do that now. I'm sure people have discovered this before, so I'm not going to claim to be the first one to figure this out. But it is pretty damn funny, and I've been having a lot of fun with Survivor doing it. And it's really a win-win for both the killer and the survivor. It's a win for the survivor because you get to disable a killer for like 12 seconds, so you're basically a crowd control class in DBD. And it's good for the killer because you essentially waste the distance you would have gained with Decisive Strike by just hopping in a locker. So really, it's just more for memes, but it is hilarious. So here's what you need. So what you do need are Head-On, Decisive Strike, and a Firecracker. You can use a flashlight as well, but it's a bit riskier because you don't gain distance while you're actually trying to blind them. But those are the only three things you absolutely do need. And so how you do this is you go into a locker when your Decisive Strike is up. So obviously step one is you have to have been hooked within the past minute. You very obviously get in a locker, so he will grab you. Or maybe you can make it seem like you're trying to hide, but do it, while you know he's looking. So smart killers might think you do have Decisive Strike and not grab you if you're a little too obvious about it. That's why I like using Quick and Quiet, because I like doing it in their field of view, but with Quick and Quiet, so maybe they think that, I'm actually being stealthy when really they very obviously saw me. Either way, just bait them to grab you out of a locker with DS. So the grab animation takes 2 to 3 seconds. We'll round it down to a fat 2 seconds. And then after those 2 seconds, they are struck by Decisive Strike for an additional 5 seconds stun. Now they've been stunned for 7 seconds. Now you hop back in the locker, and then you pop out just as their stun is ending, and then you head on them for an additional 3 seconds. Now, after about a second or two of the head-on stun, you drop a Firecracker on them, which blinds them for another 2 to 3 seconds. So you're looking at a 12 to 14 second disable just from one person. And good God, imagine if you chained that together with other people. But yeah, so it's almost not even worth it because you waste the distance you would have gained with Decisive Strike by just memeing. But dude, come on, disabling a killer for 12 seconds, you feel like you're a crowd control class and like an MMO. It makes no sense, but it is really fun. I definitely recommend you guys try it. Yeah, that's all I got. And I don't have a name for this tech because I feel like I'm not the first one that has done this, so I think it would be very full of myself to name it after myself. So call it whatever you want. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoy, and I'm sorry, killers.